Hello everyone, Rurikhan here once again, bringing you another Rurikhan Show, keeping you guys up to date with what's been going on in my life. It's gotta be one of the most selfish shows you could ever think of, but once again, here we go. Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, please remember that all the comments featured in the show are actually comments made on Rurikhan.com. So yeah, you have to go to my website and actually comment on videos if you want to get your comments featured on the show, because it's just I receive comments on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, blah blah, you know, the usual stuff, which is why I kind of center everything out in my website. You guys can check it out. It's real cool, real fun. There's also a poll there to vote on what game you are more interested this year or the rest of this year, whatever you want to call it, so you can go there and check that out for yourself. So without any further ado, let's bring on some news, shall we? So regarding the live stream, I've been doing a lot of live streaming, as you guys probably noticed. I kind of skipped it this particular weekend, and I do intend maybe not to stream on the weekends because it gives me more time to work on videos and stuff. I mean, streaming basically puts a constraint on how many videos one can put out, which is, I don't know, maybe good for the crowd that really loves live streaming, but really bad for the crowd that does not appreciate live streaming and actually just wants to watch regular commentary. So I kind of got to balance things out a little bit here. So yeah, but anyways, here's what I've been trying to do every single day is 17 GMT. At 17 GMT, usually during weekdays, I'm always there. At least I try to be. That's kind of the schedule that I'm trying to make. Now realize that I'm obviously still not getting paid from all this. I realize it's getting really old, but I'm still not getting paid from all this, so it is kind of hard to maintain a decent schedule with all the stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, anyways, just letting you guys know, live stream 17 GMT, that's usually the time it happens. And big shout out to all the people that usually attend the live stream. Like That's Nacho Cheese, Gungnir, Vexternity, you know, all those people that go to my live stream and make the live stream as awesome as it is by interacting with me and playing with me in League of Legends and all that stuff. And hopefully we can have some live streaming on a couple of other titles this week, which maybe you guys will appreciate. But as I'm talking about this, I realize that there's actually one piece of news that I believe you guys are more interested than any other piece of news I have for you. So let me just say something here real quick. Diablo 3. No, it's Diablo 3. Yes, Diablo 3. I am not in the beta, but, and this is a big but, someone actually loaned me their account so that I could play and make videos about it. They gave me a couple of constrictions of what I should do with it. Basically, you guys don't need to know the nitty-gritty details. Enough is enough to say that I can actually play the Diablo 3 beta right now. Unfortunately, it's through someone else's account, not mine, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, if the guy ever wants to, you know, play something else and whatever, and I might be in his account, it's annoying. So anyways, I try to do the videos in off hours when I know for sure that the guy's not going to be there. But yeah, basically, I do have access to the beta right now. I've been playing it, and it seems like it's a lot of fun. And there's a couple of videos up on wildcards.tv, so you guys can go check that out. And I think you should, because you guys have told me, oh my god, you need to grab a hold of Diablo 3, you need to do Diablo 3 this, Diablo 3 that, blah, blah, blah. So there's a full playthrough of the beta as a monk right now, which is being uploaded onto wildcards.tv. You guys can go there, check it out. There's already 2 episodes up, and by the end of this video, there's probably going to be 3 episodes up there. The monk playthrough is actually 4 episodes long. And after the monk playthrough, what I plan on doing is play through with all the other characters, not really film it, and then film the very last section of it so that I can explain, you know, because I've already explained all the questing and all the stuff that you can do in the beta, all the way up to King Leoric's demise. So with the other characters, what I want to do is focus more on the character itself, explain, okay, this mechanic works like this character can do this character seems really fun, this character doesn't seem really fun, you know, that kind of stuff. And for that, I really only need to access, you know, the very final stage of the game, because it's when you're going to have the most skills and the most stuff that you can use and show and speak about, all that stuff. So you can look forward to that on wildcards.tv and make sure you visit wildcards.tv because it is me commentating Diablo 3 while I'm playing, okay? Check that out. Whoa, did I just bang on my pop filter? Pff, how unprofessional of me. That's because I'm wearing this big ass hat. Let's get some comments in, shall we? Oh, wait. Before we get into the comments, big shout out to Ruhend for donating $25. It's pretty sweet, Ruhend. Thanks a lot, man. Really good for you to contribute to the cause. And I'm going to be addressing a couple of your questions here shortly, because he also made a whole bunch of questions through email to me and Chris. But anyways, let's start with some other commentaries that I have over here. And let's see. Dude, love your hat, Indiana Ruri. It's not an Indiana Jones hat. Not at all. And Chris wanted me to make sure to let you guys know that it is not an Indiana Jones hat. The Indiana Jones hat is a fedora, and this is just basically an Australian hat, actually, that my father gave to me. So, but still, if you guys want to call me Indiana Ruri, I'm all up for that. I love Indiana Jones. Big fan of Indiana Jones. And whoever isn't a big fan of Indiana Jones needs to just get their faces bitch slapped until they are. I mean, it's that simple. Who is not an Indiana Jones fan? Really? Come on. Let's see, what else have we got here? Really like your new look, though this time the show is a little bit boring. Why? Why is my show boring? What? Aw. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to say, the previous comment was by Shells of Death. And the new comment is by Mistral. Really like your new look, though this time the show was a little bit boring. This was in my previous Rurikhan show. Looking forward to the next ones. Aw, why is my show boring? I don't like that. Also, from Kunya, we have, hello, Ruri, maybe you remember me, maybe you don't. Anyways, I've been following you ever since you started making YouTube videos about World of Warcraft, but I stopped following you as you stopped playing World of Warcraft. Man, that's gotta be one of the most standard cases of my usual fans. Everyone kind of stopped following me when I went out of World of Warcraft, but it's okay. I completely understand. I mean, everyone has their tastes. Everyone wants to follow the content they want to follow, and I completely understand. It's cool by me, dudes. Don't feel bad for saying that, anyways. But let's keep on going. I stopped following you as soon as I stopped playing World of Warcraft. Now that you started playing League of Legends, I started to follow you again. Keep up the good work. Got a very old friend back, Kunya. Thank you very much, Kunya. And you can expect more League of Legends because I am very passionate about League of Legends. I really like the game. I've seen Dota and I've seen Heroes of New Earth. I've actually tried playing both of those. I don't like it as much because here's the thing. A lot of people will say, oh, it's more competitive this, it's more competitive that. But in all honesty, I mean, that type of a game, I just enjoy it for how much fun it is. And League of Legends is just a straight up fun game. And have you guys tried Dominion? Come on, Dominion is awesome. Even though it might not be the most competitively balanced map, but it's still awesome. I love it. I love Dominion. It's just amazing to me. Anyways, yeah, thank you very much for your comment, Kunya. Next up, we got Odin's Fury. Very nice comeback. Very annoying with the enemy just running cap. Love your videos and have been watching for a long time. Keep up the excellent work. This was in my lame speed cap tactic, where I basically just transformed my support Alistar into a raging Red Bull powered cow, which was basically, let's say, boots of mobility, plus, what was it again? A whole bunch of Zeals and Priscilla's Blessing. Yeah, he was running fast. Okay, and yeah, let's talk a little bit about some more news that I got for you guys. Started playing Dark Souls yesterday. And let me just tell you, Dark Souls is just amazing. I mean, I haven't done videos on it yet because I don't want to just... Well, for starters, if I would just start up a video and start playing Dark Souls, here's what would happen. Die, 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 you have died, you have died, you have died. Like, you'd be watching the you have died screen more often than gameplay itself. So that's what I'm trying to kind of go through as much of the game as I can before I actually start making videos. And the game is just so hard. You guys have no idea, and I love it. I love it because there's so many games out there and there's not enough challenge. And in Dark Souls, it challenges you, just as I was expecting, which is perfect. It's exactly what you need for a game like that. You need a game to challenge you. So, in all honesty, Dark Souls is right up there for me right now. I mean, I've been playing Diablo 3 beta throughout the weekend. I've also been playing some Dark Souls throughout the weekend, and in all honesty, I'm digging a lot more of Dark Souls than Diablo 3. I don't know how to say this, but it's just, Dark Souls is just that good. I don't know any other way to put it. Dark Souls is just freaking amazing, but I'll try to get to that as I make videos for Dark Souls for you guys. I'm going to try to make as much as possible to kind of see if you guys enjoy it or not. But let me just tell you, it's not a game for everyone. It is definitely not for everyone. Not everyone is going to be able to go through Dark Souls. That's for damn sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and address the comments from Rurikhan. So basically, he said he's been watching my World of Warcraft videos since I started to play World of Warcraft. Wanted to make some gaming videos like me with World of Warcraft. It's the only game he's got in his PC. He's got a level 85 Warrior, Paladin, Mage, and Warlock incoming. So he was wondering how he should start making videos. He's got Fraps, which cuts the video into multiple videos. That should probably transfer to a Mac for editing. No, you don't have to transfer them to a Mac for editing. If you have a PC, you can edit them on the PC as well. As a matter of fact, in my experience, I've noticed that if you have Fraps files, they're usually easier to edit on the PC. All you need is a video editor software. And for video editing software, there's two types of softwares you can get. I mean, the two that I advise mostly. There's a whole bunch of them, really. But the two that I would advise you to get would be either Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas. Now, you can get this software any way you deem fit. I'm not going to name any particular ways on the show. It's all up to you. But basically, when you get this software, usually what you can do is you just put your Fraps files, import them into a project on the software, and then you can order them and make them in a sequence, basically, because you get several smaller files from Fraps. I know this, which is why I hate Fraps. I mean, ScreenFlow can record just a big 50 gigabyte file. Why can't Fraps just do the same? I know that there are some limitations to Fraps, and it's annoying, and it's a bunch of bullshit is what it is. It's basically the developer's laziness, in my opinion. Because, I mean, Fraps is a paid program. It's not free software. They're making a whole bunch of money out of it. Might as well actually do it right instead of splitting up 4 gigabyte files. I mean, seriously, get your shit together already. But, you put those video files into the video editing software, you put them in a sequence, and then you do some voiceover commentary with Audacity. You get Audacity, record yourself while you're playing the video, and speak about, do the commentary, do all that stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I can't necessarily teach you how to video edit in a small little Rurikhan show, but I can tell you that basically that's what you need. You need video editing software, and you need to know how to edit video in order to basically put those files together. Also, I'm not sure if you were recording live commentary through Fraps, because there's the option. You can set it to record your microphone automatically when you record the dungeon, and so your commentary will be embedded onto the Fraps footage. I'm not sure if you've done that or not, or if you want to do post commentary. If you want to do post commentary, you need to get Audacity. That's actually free software. And once you get Audacity, just record whatever you want to say and put it on top of the video. There's not a whole lot more tips I can give you about that. Also, something else he wanted to know is what was it? If I could kind of continuing your work and doing the same kind of UI and key bindings. Okay, you can do the same UI I have. I mean, I remember I did a UI guide. If you look through my website, you go to the search function and look for UI guide. You should be able to find a guide that tells you exactly how to make your UI look like mine. So feel free to use that. About my key bindings might be a little more difficult because I never did do a video on my key bindings. Well, I think I did one once. It wasn't very detailed though. I mean, I might go through my key bindings once again, but not in this particular show. So that's what I'm going to give you about that, Rurikhan. And once again, thank you very much for your kind donation. Next up, what other news do we have? Wildcards Weekly. I'm going to start hosting Wildcards Weekly by myself because, I mean, we've been kind of discussing the whole Wildcards Weekly situation because it's really hard for both of us to just go ahead, do a video, then he sends me his video, then I put everything together, and to do this on a weekly basis and still do videos for TGN. And Chris is still doing art for TGN. And I'm still reaching out for companies through TGN. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we have to do already, and keeping a weekly show between the two of us is really, really hard. And there's actually going to be an announcement on the Wildcards Weekly, but you guys are going to have to go ahead and watch Wildcards Weekly to know what it is. Aren't ya? Anyways, I don't have a really whole lot more this week. I mean, but I think that these two things, I mean, actually three things are pretty big, which is live streaming League of Legends, which is what I've been doing for the past week like hell. So make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/Rurikhan. Playing the Diablo 3 beta. You know you want some of that. And playing Dark Souls. I mean, that is just... my weekend was amazing. I cannot tell you how amazing the weekend was. I love it. But let's get to some more commentaries, shall we? Some more comments. I mean, commentaries. Sadface says, the guy on YouTube channel OMFG Cat is giving away 5 Diablo beta keys to people who do a Deckard Cain impression as a video response to this video. I think it would be a perfect chance since you do a damn good Cain. Well, since I've already actually have access to the beta through someone else's account, I don't really feel like entering this, because I also believe that basically Blizzard does not want Portuguese people to enter their beta. I mean, let's be honest here. I never met anyone from Portugal who's been in a Blizzard beta. Not a single damn person. You go to the World of Warcraft services, you know, stuff like Recruit a Friend, Resurrection Scroll, you know, all those services that you can like use to bring someone over and get something for free. Not available in Portugal. Not available in Portugal. It's ridiculous. It's like, you know, Portugal actually exists. It is on the fucking map. It's next to Spain. It looks like fucking YouTube. YouTube's the fucking same thing. And they're like, oh yeah, well, you're in Portugal, so you're a piece of crap. Oh, by the way, regarding YouTube, you know what they told me about my channel? They said, well, about your channel, you know, we kind of broke it, and we kind of don't know how to fix it. So yeah, good luck with that. That's basically what they told me. So basically my YouTube channel is fucking useless. They broke my channel and they can't fix it, so now I can't be partnered through anyone. And it's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it something beautiful when YouTube breaks your shit and never bothers to fix it? I love it. Thanks, YouTube. That's some fucking sweet ass shit right there. Anyways, let's get some more comments here. The Ghost Who Walks says, gotta agree, love the new Indiana Jones Q theme song. Once again, let me just remind you, it's not an Indiana Jones fedora, it's just an Australian hat. I was wondering how the World of Warcraft detox is treating you. I myself have stopped playing because my friends are either quitting or not available to play, so I tried Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now I can just play at my own pace. My World of Warcraft detox. That's an interesting way to look at it. Well, basically it gives me a whole bunch of other time more time to play other games. And let me just tell you, something that I've noticed ever since I stopped playing World of Warcraft for real, like when I just was like, no, it's done. Sorry about that. Ever since I stopped playing World of Warcraft, what I've noticed is that there's so many amazing games out there that I would have never played if I was playing World of Warcraft. Dark Souls. Bastion. An amazing game. It is ridiculously good, that goddamn game. And there's so many others, you know, like there's StarCraft 2 for those who are into that. I played StarCraft 2, love StarCraft 2. I can't really get into the competitive scene of StarCraft 2 because it demands almost the same devotion as World of Warcraft, unfortunately. Because you have to practice constantly and you have to keep your skills up to date. So, yeah. League of Legends. I would have never played League of Legends if I was playing World of Warcraft. And League of Legends is such a good game. It's ridiculous. I'm discovering all these games that I really, really love. Battlefield 3. I probably would not play Battlefield 3. I haven't started really playing it yet, but I've played the beta. And it's an amazing game as well. I mean, there's so many good games out there. It's not even funny. And the fact that we're still playing a game that's like, what, 7 years old by now? I don't fucking even know. The fact that there's so many people still playing a 7-year-old game? 7 years old? I mean, I started playing Guild Wars 1 again, which is probably not as old as World of Warcraft, but still pretty old. And it still felt quite fresh. I mean, there's more games. Even older games, there's more. Play something else. I mean, I'm going to tell everyone that follows me, and that is a World of Warcraft player, I'm going to ask you one thing, just one thing, because I've been a World of Warcraft player, and I know how these things work. So, if you're a raider, whatever, tell your raid leader you need to take a week. Okay, I need to take a week off raiding, okay? This is all you gotta say. Just take a week off raiding. And I'm not even gonna tell you play this, play that. No, just take a week off raiding. Just don't raid. In fact, don't even log into World of Warcraft for 1 week. That's all I'm gonna ask you. That's all. I would really like to see what would be the result of people not playing World of Warcraft for 1 week. Just 1 little week. Because I think the result would be amazing for yourselves. Because it definitely was amazing for me when I stopped doing it. But I guess I was kind of sick of it anyways. And I'm sure that some people are still really into World of Warcraft. So it's kind of hard to just drop out for a week. I know how hard it is because I've been there, okay? I've been there, I know all the pressure. It's like, oh, but I need to go because there's this raid and there's the other. Let me just tell you something. How long have you been raiding the same bosses in the past month? You think a week's gonna make a difference? Take a week off, see what happens. Just out of curiosity. Then after that week, go back to World of Warcraft. That's it. Just take a week off and see the stuff that you're going to make when you're not playing World of Warcraft. I think that's a really interesting experience. Just try it out. Just try it out. Anyways, let's get another comment in here. Armalite says, hey Ruri, what if someone donated 5 years of World of Warcraft? Whoa. When I read this the first time, I thought you meant 5 euros. And he says, what if someone donated 5 years of World of Warcraft subscription to you? Kind of a pain, I guess? Not really. Not really kind of a pain. I would do a World of Warcraft video every now and then. I wouldn't be raiding, that's for damn sure. I might do an heroic every now and then, you know. But basically I would be completely casual. But I mean, if someone donated 5 years of World of Warcraft to me, I could use World of Warcraft to do a couple of videos. Yeah, sure. It's just right now I don't really want to pay for it. Come on, how much is it? $15 or whatever? $15 a month for a game that I honestly want to play, like, I don't know, every 5 minutes, every 2 days or something? Hell no, I ain't paid for that. But if someone paid me for 5 years, sure, I'd make a World of Warcraft video every now and then. Why not? Nothing to be, it's nothing to look down upon, basically, is what I mean. I mean, just because I don't play World of Warcraft doesn't mean I can't understand why other people make World of Warcraft videos. Just the thing. Let's see, what else? Archimedes from Quel'Thalas EU says, hey Ruri, loving the videos made. I have just one question. Where do you honestly think World of Warcraft is going these days? The random heroics, both Cataclysm and Zandalari, are getting old and annoying, and Firelands has been completely nerfed. I downed it before the nerf. So raiding has become uninteresting. Will patch 4.3 turn around the game? In all honesty, I haven't even checked what patch 4.3 brings. I'm pretty sure it's not going to turn the game around. Regarding Firelands being nerfed, that's one of the reasons why raiding got so uninteresting to me. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's like, here's the bar right now. And it's like 2 months pass, and it's like, oh, there's so many people below here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's set the bar here now. Okay, there we go. See, a lot more people got to do it. And if not enough people to Blizzard standards get to do it, they're like, okay, now the bar's like over here. It's like, now you get rewarded just for showing up at the raid. You know, it's like, congratulations, you managed to show up to the raid on time. Here's your epics. Oh my god. But, I mean, here's the thing. Blizzard actually felt threatened by Rift, which is the reason why they said, oh, we're going to release more content, less content more often. Which they never did. I mean, I can't believe that there's only the Zandalari heroics still, because I've left, I don't know how many months ago. It was in fucking May. We're in October, and still only the Zandalari heroics? That definitely sounds just like Blizzard. Basically, Blizzard is slowing down content for World of Warcraft because they're realizing that the game is slowly dying. I'm not gonna say World of Warcraft is dead, oh my god, it's over. No, I never said that. I'm saying it's dying. It's going to slowly wither away. And it's never going to be a game that's not played, especially now that they did the whole free-to-play thing. There's going to be new people coming into World of Warcraft every single day saying, oh, I want to see what this was all about. In fact, in 1,000 years, people are going to be logging into World of Warcraft. I'm not even kidding you. In 1,000 years, People are going to be logging into World of Warcraft, even if it's for historical reasons. Because World of Warcraft made gaming history. It's just that easy. World of Warcraft was the measuring stick. It was the reference for every single person that made an MMO. But here's the thing. To me, they were just the first ones to do it really, really good. But that time has come and gone. It's time for something new. That's what I think about it. And 4.3, it's not going to do anything. I don't even know what it is, and I can already say it's not going to do anything. Now, by L Phoenix. Hey, Ruri, just asking something about after Archimedes' comment. Are you coming or trying out World of Warcraft on the next expansion? That was from Analegon, Druid Tanker from Quel'Thalas. No. Not really. Unless someone else pays for it and pays my subscription, no. Not really. Not really interested in that. And even if someone does do that, I'm not even sure if I want to do it then, because I'm kind of done with World of Warcraft. In fact, I'm so done with World of Warcraft, I'm scared to try out Star Wars The Old Republic because I think it feels too much like World of Warcraft. That's how done I am with World of Warcraft. Oh my god. And that was it regarding comments. Thank you very much for all your comments. Thank you very much for all your support on the Rurikhan Show and Rurikhan.com. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Rurikhan Show, and I will see you guys on the next one.